shock entered mine. You see, baby, the love we shared once before is now a crime. Oh, baby, yeah. Yes, you. Well, yeah, you.
How's it, everybody? And welcome to the Daily Pidgin Podcast. My name's Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Money.
And you are the Hamajang Gang.
The Hamajang is what we call the people in our live chat. So if you'd like to be part of that Hamajang gang, please participate.
Because that's all it takes. Hamajang in Hawaiian Pidgin English means all mixed up. And we are certainly that. And to prove it, let me show you a few of the people who are a huge part of our show. And that would be Lady Misty, aloha, and saying hi to Devin.
Ellen saying aloha to Tuesday. And Gigamba, Sam Bittner, and everybody.
There, and Sam Bittner responding. Look how fast things happen.
Friendly.
Here. That's right.
Leilani Mitchell saying aloha to the Gangis, Andy, James, and Kinako.
Hey, how come I'm not clickonizing Leilani? Oh, there she is. And Miles Wilcock coming in from Boston, a.k.a. Medium 7-Up. Aloha! Figured I'd show face. Literally. Oh, there we go.
Hey, Matt Statter, aloha from Seattle.
Right, and we have a Seattle video that, and I was thinking of about you when I queued it up, Matt Statter. By the way, she has her own show, Chatter with Statter, on Twitch and YouTube.
Yes.
Go search her out. Well worth the effort. Gigamba!
Aloha Tuesday, Devin and Ellen. Very specific today.
Well, that's a Tuesday aloha.
Yes.
Right. Marty Lovelace, how's your brother Andy and James?
Hey, Kevin Frazier saying aloha, Andy, James, Kinako, and the gang from Chattanooga. Choo choo.
Yeah, you've mentioned that enough that I think you've brain tattooed Kevin on that one right there. Nani aloha, one of our moderationists and associate producer, saying aloha kako, Hamajang gang. Ooh, lack of choices.
Saying aloha and talofa.
That's right. Lack of choices. Our favorite arrest picture. What do you call it? Mugshot.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'll get it. Hey, Salvador. Aloha, y'all, from the big island of Texas.
Yeehaw.
Hey, Sal, I was messing with your picture that you sent us, you know, that art we did, and it had a green background, right? So on this new eCam, there's a green screen mode. Look what happens when I turn it on. Oops, that's not it. It's this one. Wait, hold on. I got to turn that one off. Turn that on. Look at that. And wait, here, I'll even make it a little better here. I'll turn our cameras off so you can. Oh, wait. How can I? There. See, because there was a green background.
Nice.
And look what happened there. This is Salvador. He sent us this. And you see Kinako there, right next to James on the bottom?
Yeah. And she's here right now.
There she goes. Well, okay, wait, hold on. Let me turn these cameras back on. I'll turn this one off. And we'll go to associate producer cam. And it doesn't look like it's going to work.
Because she's executive producer.
Oh, no wonder I miscalculated the
So she got mad
introduction.
and she slammed the camera on the
She
floor.
slammed the camera. I know. And you saw it work just before we went on.
Yes.
And of course, you know, that's how it goes. Anyway, Ernie S. Hey, Andy, you need make one pause button. I can only what? I can only finger type.
One finger.
One finger type. Well, which finger are you using? That would be the trick. The pinky. Doop, 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 doop. I taught myself to touch type when I was 35.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I bought a typewriter and said, I'm going to learn how to type because I was doing that. And I went, you know what? And I and learned how to do it so I don't have to look at the keys. 35 years old. It's possible, Ernie. So give it a try. It's another world.
I have a friend that worked at the bus pass office.
Yeah.
He does one finger type, but he does it really fast. It's almost as fast as if somebody was doing regular typing.
Some people are like that. Hey, Jacob Hill, aloha, and how's it, gang?
Hey, Mama Sean saying aloha. Happy Tuesday to you all.
Did we say hi to Leilani Mitchell?
Yep, we sure did.
Okay, there she is. Bill Fong. We never catch Bill.
How's it, Bill? How's it, Andy James and friends from Fremont, California?
And Jeffrey Owen. How's it, gangy? Namaste Zen. Always here. Always good to have brother with us with his homily of a post.
Yes.
Mahalo nui loa.
David Kia Smith saying aloha from the Big I.
Hey,
Hamajang Gang.
Selena, I don't think we've seen you in a while. Oh, Polojak. Yeah, Polojak, probably.
Probably Polo Jack.
Yeah, that's a good way to pronounce it. I think we'll see. Our apologies, Selena, if we went doyum wrong. Okay.
Hey, aloha to Facebook user.
Yeah, and those are people who want to remain anonymous. They have the option to get their name going, but some people no like.
That's the extra lurker.
Right. Kevin S. Aloha, proud to be Hamajang Gang member. That's right. Ooh, and look, Gigamba saying,
Talofa James.
oops, I think I clicked the wrong one. How about this one? Mobera.
There's there.
There we go.
How's it?
Hi, Lita Ferreira. Aloha. Oh, happy Tuesday. Oh, dude, that looks sweet. Well, I think we're on the
art.
the art thing. Let me get down here. I'll catch a few on the way down, but you know the chat moved kind of fast, right?
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you what I mean. You see, as I'm trying to catch people, you know, there it's jumping around. So there we go. Okay, I think we're all right. And Hanakaulani Creations, Aloha Kako, Andy James, and the Hamajang Gang.
Up top, Marmac. Hi, Marmac. Aloha, Andy James and Gangi.
Oh, we missed you, Marmac. I am so sorry. If I missed your post, no shame, post them again. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, there's no rule against that because. Okay, this first one here, we editorialize videos and we play custom-made music videos, most of which take us through places in Hawaii. If you miss some place, let us know. We may have a video for you. But this first one, I don't know how I stumbled on this, but this is a 3-year-old who was allowed to join Mensa. You know Mensa for the smart people?
Yeah.
You have to have a certain IQ. She is the highest. Well, anyway, watch this. 3 years old.
Only on ABC 15, meet one of the smartest people around, and she's only been around for 3 years.
One Valley family's little girl is the youngest person to be in Mensa in Arizona. That's the international club that only has one benchmark, an IQ in the highest 2% of the world.
ABC 15's Katie Connor got to meet her today, and so essentially, is she smarter than mom and dad here at this point?
She's way smarter than mom and dad.
Wow.
In fact, she's actually 3-year-old Alexis Martin is smarter than 99.9% of people in the world. The doctors who tested her say they haven't seen a kid this brilliant in over 20 years of work.
She's younger than the iPad she plays on. And is barely bigger than the world puzzle she pieces together.
Russia.
But 3-year-old Alexis has a special name. Genius.
She looks happy, Ernie.
Canada.
That isn't a credit card Alexis is swiping. It's actually a Mensa card.
You got your Mensa card?
Mensa is that exclusive high IQ society, only for people with an IQ score above 140.
There was a dinging.
Alexis started reading when she was just 2 years old.
From like 12 to 18 months or so, we'd be driving around in the car and she would recite her bedtime stories from the night before. I mean, we're talking 20 to 25 page books. She would recite them from the night before, but not just recite them exactly.
It turns out little Alexis has an IQ of over 160. The average person has an IQ of 100.
You told raptor.
In fact, Alexis did so well on her IQ test, the doctors couldn't even calculate it.
Anytime she learns a word and just picks up a word through anything, she never ever uses it in the incorrect context. ever.
My ambulance.
It's not just her 5th grade reading level that's so shocking.
Look at this here. Lack of choices says, I'm not going to lie, but at that point, if she was mine, she'd be paying rent.
Right?
She might be getting paid from these TV things, so you never know,
Son hombre.
Alexis is also
Spanish?
fluent
Yeah.
in Spanish. Her parents credit the adult app on their iPad for that.
Now she can read and translate and correct us on Spanish.
Both mom and dad know Alexis's gift is amazing, but they also are discovering new challenges.
Does she go in kindergarten early?
Happy.
You know, we're kind of hesitant to move her ahead too many grades because we do want her to get her that social aspect.
Even though Alexis is one of the youngest geniuses in the world, she's still a 3-year-old at heart.
And I talked with a doctor who helped test Alexis. She told me Alexis will never be able to go to a normal school. She'll have to be in some kind of a self-contained program. One of the reasons oftentimes kids who are this brilliant have anxiety, and it's actually easier for them to be around children that are very similar to them.
Yeah, they're still kids, sure.
Yeah, they're
Oh.
still kids, exactly.
And I
kids.
loved her dad's email to us here at the
Yes.
station. It was just beaming with pride, and it was just
Yes.
beautiful to see. So we'll be cheering her on.
Yes,
Thank
definitely.
you, Katie. That was fun.
We'll be working for her someday, honey.
Yeah. Ernie, what? Did you get up on the wrong side of the bed today? Hey, I can beat her. Well, yeah, she's 3 years old, Ernie.
It just looks like to me like she just has like what do you call that? That memory when you can see something photographic memory.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to me, it's like that's basically. I think that's what's happening, right?
Well, it's interesting. The whole, even the Mensa people understand that the whole IQ thing.
Yeah.
There are people with that have average IQs that still accomplish remarkable things.
Yeah.
But still, I think it's evident that she's got something going there.
If it was me, if I was a teenager, I'd be like, "Why? Can she drive? She not can drive. I can drive. Why? Why? She's not better than me."
I know, but we see where you're going with that. People automatically start challenging anything like that.
They do that to me because they go, "Oh, James, what? That guy taller than you are?" So
yeah, exactly. And that's one of the things about the internet that always gets me. I mean, you can say, "Hey, yesterday I discovered cancer," right? And someone will come back with, "Shouldn't cancer be capitalized?"
Yeah.
It's like they gotta pick something that.
I mean, the cure for cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the parents gonna have some problems though. Like, because what the best thing that I had as a parent was that I could dominate my child with my intelligence. It's time to go sleep. No, Daddy, it's not late. I was like, the boogeyman under the bed. You better get in the bed. This girl will be like, there's no such thing as a boogeyman, Father.
Dan, a boogeyman is in the same category with Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus. Maybe it's time you matured.
And perhaps I should say it to you in Spanish, Father.
Yeah, I was just on the site of, just savants and people that do things, and this young lady's story came up, and I really wanted to share it.
That's amazing. I mean, it's great.
And one of the things I was concerned, like Ernie, is she happy? And she seems like she's very happy, and the parents are cognizant, of that, that she has to be a child.
Yeah. It's usually when they become teenagers and then they socialize with other teens, that's when all that toxic environment starts to.
I used to host
beat
a
them
show
down.
called Hawai'i Super Kids, and there was a kid on there that was very intelligent, and the parents were just insufferable. Because I'm talking to the kid, and they were just, "No, he got that right. No, you have to understand where he," and they were just pushing him to, and I went, hey, lighten up. He's a kid.
Yeah.
I know, too much. Andy, I should resend the PBS NewsHour segment that recently aired about the program that I teach. Don't think you ever showed it. No, I didn't. And I probably wouldn't, Miles. You know, I mean, you were in it for that little short period, and you know, were it about you and you teaching, I would have probably done it more. But and we all know that you're part of a wonderful program, and that they are so happy to have.
The Kavika.
Yeah, what's that? And Kavika said, "I was so smart, they kept me in high school for 5 years." Because they wanted you around to influence the other young people.
It was your leadership skills that you showed. It's like, you know, he could help the next generation.
Yeah, look at this here, Kevin has Punahou material for sure. I think more like Amazon.
I was going to say.
Or Apple, you know. All the dreams tied up in the child. I don't think all their dreams are. And again, I don't know them personally, but it just seems like what he said, you know, we don't want to move her too far up ahead.
Oh, unless they're talking about the parents that you came across on that game show.
Oh, you're right. I am so sorry, Namaste Zen. I think you're right. Yeah, they were living vicariously through their kids.
Yeah, because a lot of youth sports, we see that, and that's pretty bad.
Yeah, there we go. Agreed, Namaste Zen. You're right. I was it Namaste Zen? And there's C Honda, another one of our moderationistas.
Yee.
Thank you for being here. Okay. Oh, I was smart until I was TBI. Well, you know, that was a traumatic brain injury.
Oh.
He fell or something, and he was, and now he can play piano. What? That happened to somebody one time. You know, they fell and they just went, and all of a sudden they could play piano. It was the weirdest thing.
Maybe they should put pianos in locker rooms of NFL teams. See what happens.
Oh, man, yes. Cut me some slack. I went to Makaha Elementary School, went then Waianae Intermediate, then Waianae High School. Hey, Waianae Elementary, Intermediate, and High School, you know, so you are destined to become a podcaster. Don't expect to make any money, I gotta tell you that. Okay, now this next one here, Joe Moore, who I've been watching a lot because I'm doing those news things, right? But he's talking about an eyesore in Mo'iliili. And when, you know, you're thinking, what? And then when he mentions it, you go, I know exactly where that is. This is Hawaii. Check this out.
Yeah, police are telling.
A long-standing eyesore in Mo'iliili is raising concerns with area residents after 2 fires, which officials say were intentionally set. The developer of the property says solutions are in the works, which should be in place in about a month. Manolo Morales reports.
The Stadium Bolodrome on Eisenberg Street shut down nearly 20 years ago, and residents say the site has attracted homeless and criminal activity over the years. The Honolulu Fire Department says a fire was intentionally set there on Saturday and another one on September 4th. State Representative Scott Nishimoto says he has received plenty of calls from residents who are worried about what would happen next.
They want 24-hour security there because we've had 2 really near misses on disasters with the fires. And, you know, I think that's the only solution, really.
The State Department of Hawaiian Homelands owns the property, and Nishimoto says the agency is not taking care of its responsibility.
My community members want solutions, no matter when the demolition is. And really, DHHL as the landowner is obligated to keep the property safe.
We have been having, 7 days a week, off-duty police officers on.
Oh, you hear that guy? That's motorcycle. That's Stanford motorcycle, because this is Stanford car. Yeah, that's why.
Oh, no, it's car.
Carro.
Oh, and now his radio passing by.
On retainer to patrol the site, but now we're going to step it up.
Developer Stanford Carr says he now plans to hire a private security firm to patrol the property from 6 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. Once construction starts, security will be 24/7. Carr says he's still waiting for approval of a couple of permits, and he says it should happen soon. He expects construction.
That's a beautiful shot, don't you think?
Yeah.
It's like a really showcase the value of that property.
Yeah, look at the puzzle piece behind
by
it.
early November. A high-rise affordable housing complex will be built at the site that is strictly for DHHL beneficiaries. There will
what?
DHHL?
What is that? People who don't understand acronyms.
Diamond Head Headline.
There we go. People who have headlined the Diamond Head Theater.
Boom.
That's all it is.
Makes sense.
278 rental apartments. Most of them are two-bedroom units.
This just gives them, the beneficiaries, an opportunity to rent in the urban core along, ideal location on Eisenberg next to Stadium Park, while they're waiting for an actual lease award.
Carr says the project should be completed by early 2025. Manola Morales, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
Definitely working for Hawaii. And Malolo, he's been around forever.
Yeah. I remember that Bolodrome, right?
Right. It was the Aiea Bowl. And it's funny when, you and I call it Mo'ili'ili, but, brought over there, he called it the urban core. The urban core.
That's right, by Honolulu Stadium?
Yeah.
The Civic, or whatever you guys call it, I forget.
We're the old
Honolulu Stadium, yeah. Leilani,
the Termite Palace.
Aiea Bowl is still there in Aiea, and they're actually being dwarfed by their restaurant. They make this tasty chicken that is really good. Their restaurant is blossoming into a whole thing.
Well, what would you rather do, eat or bowl?
Yeah, eat.
I know. Yeah. I used to eat at the snack bar there. See, there you go. Another vote for eating.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, thank you, Kovika. Department of Hawaiian Homelands.
Oh, so it's just for people who are part of that?
Yeah, so it's not headliners.
Department of Hawaiian Homeland.
Yeah, DHHL.
Oh, look at, dude, the Aiea Bowl restaurant is highly rated.
Yeah, I love their pumpkin crunch and their tasty chicken.
I got to tell you, a restaurant is slamming when you can actually, mention specific things on their item.
Yeah.
On their menu.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, that area has a lot of good places to eat. Just DM me sometime. I'll let people know.
I loved that restaurant. I'd rather bowl, then go eat later. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, because if you eat first, you're not going to bowl because you're going to sleep. Kanak attack.
I like one Simeon bowl. Thank you so much.
Hey. Never have salon pas long time.
I'm kind of bummed I didn't get to eat there when I was there last year. I heard lots of good things about them. Yeah, really. Yeah. By the way, Matt Statter, this next piece made me think of you because I think it happens near your zip code. And it's, what's that? Ooh.
Hi, JoJo girl.
Oh, JoJo girl. We got to say hi to
Yes.
JoJo when she show face. Mahalo nui loa. Thanks for being here. No, this one is, it takes place in Seattle, but it's about a new form of carjacking. Now, carjacking, you think of it as you're standing and a guy runs up, hey, get out of your car, I want your car. Well, this one, they've got a new twist on it. And I'm doing it as a public service announcement in case anybody, finds themselves in this situation. Be careful. Watch this.
Yeah, police are telling me these thefts of Kias and Hyundais are just off the charts right now. In fact, look at this car. We found this Hyundai abandoned on the side of Myers Way today. You can see the window is shattered out. The ignition is punched. I would bet you money this car is stolen, and the owner just doesn't know it yet. It was right up the road here where this couple we talked to today says.
Do you know why the Kias and Hyundais are getting stolen a lot?
No.
Because someone posted how to do it on the internet. And it isn't that difficult. And the people, went, so a bunch of kids figured it out, and now they're targeting those cars, and they're using them in crimes. But anyway, that's not the crux of this story.
A Hyundai came up from behind them, bumped them, and what happened next still has them shaken.
Wow.
This late-night drive home took an unexpected turn. A rear-facing camera catching the crash and the confusion.
Did that guy hit me?
Tony and Elizabeth say they thought the crash was suspicious, so they kept going to a nearby gas station before pulling over.
As I approach the window, I see he's wearing a full ski mask. Like, all I see is his eyes.
The couple says 3 teens were in the car and they sped off when Tony got out. They
If you
fit the
approach a
description
car
of
and
multiple
brother is
recent
wearing just
carjackings
a
that
ski
police
mask.
around Seattle have been warning about. Police say the suspects will intentionally crash into other drivers and then carjack them.
And the frustrating thing is why is nobody getting caught?
Police say stolen Hyundais and Kias are off the charts right now, as teenagers have learned to quickly steal certain models and then use them to commit crimes. In Black Diamond, a teenager was killed in a car that police connected to a staged crash and carjacking where the suspects sped away from officers and then crashed at high speeds.
They know. They know what's right and they know what's wrong.
If you're defenseless and the criminals don't care about the law, they're the ones with the guns.
Tony and Elizabeth say this close call may be a good warning to potential victims and to the suspects.
It's going to get flipped back on them. They're going to do it to the wrong person, and the wrong person is actually going to do something about it.
Now, Elizabeth says she thinks that these folks may have targeted her because her husband's seat was reclined. They may not have seen him in the car, and they think that's why those suspects drove off when the husband did get out of the car. Now, police say this also fits the description of recent carjackings in West Seattle and also in Renton, and they say it is a good idea if you think you're in one of these crashes to just drive to a place where it's safe, where there may be other people around, to avoid something similar happening. Reporting live in Seattle, Jeremy Harris, Como News.
Isn't it weird to hear Renton mentioned?
Yeah.
Like we were right there.
It's like Mass Data is like, oh, she knows this area, she knows this place. It's
exactly.
Like,
so basically, what they're doing is they come up behind somebody and they rear end them, and then oh hey, and then when they pull over, these guys get out of the car and then hijack the people. But they're targeting, you know, just like everybody, you know, like sharks that look after vulnerable fish, right? They thought it was just a woman in the car, but then when brother brought his seat up, whoa!
Oh, you get the orange vest, construction worker. You get tools. We better run.
But I'll get air gone.
Next, Kia.
Oh, I literally live between West Seattle and Renton.
Be careful.
That was good, yeah. And that's why it was so fun to have her MC our show, and in San Francisco and Sacramento.
Yeah, but I don't think they could catch Mass Data. I think what I mean is if they tried to rear end her, the way she drives, she can just take off.
The way she
I'm
drives.
I'm not saying you're a crazy driver. It's just you handle your car very well. I think she'd be able to elude them.
Look, I miss the good old days when carjacking meant changing a tire.
Yeah. Everybody get jacked. Yeah, we're gonna. I get them.
Oh, okay, take it. I'm okay. No, bro, lighten up. I wish people would just get a job. Makes no sense. Yeah, I know. I love when that lady said, and these people, they know right from wrong.
Yeah.
Duh. But they're just lazy, you know. I know. I drive fast. I know back streets, no catch me.
That's what I mean. I think Mass Data would just be like, you guys can't. You picked the wrong lady.
But you know what? Most people, if you were driving and you were rear-ended, you would assume, oh man, hey, something happened.
Yeah.
You know, but like these people, well, wait a minute, and then they went to a gas station.
Yeah, and my daughter, when she was, when I was teaching her to get her license, I always told her, if you feel that yucky feeling, trust it, and we can sort it out later. Drive to a police station.
Well, not only that, you know, a woman by herself, and you look and there's a car full of guys, you never have to stop. There's not a cop in the world that'll go, well, why did you leave the accident? 2 guesses.
Yeah, those 3 guys with this only wearing ski masks.
Yeah.
In Hawaii. And they only have a ski mask on.
No. Keone's going to pimp out Thailand, one of the safest places. You can leave your wallet with money hanging out on the top of your car. Come back later, and it's still there.
No, it's called Moped Jack over there.
I know. Hey, you're doing the hail to thee to Stephen Danielson. There we go. Who, friends with Kias, have added a second alarm system as a deterrent. My wife and my daughter both drive Kias. Yeah,
Well, here in
they love
Hawaii,
it.
they're not into the Kias. They're into the Toyotas and
Yeah, well, they're not stealing the car for the car. They're stealing the car because, number one, it's easy to steal because of that information, but also they use it in a crime and then dump it. That's the whole idea.
Hawaii too small. Though,
Yeah. It's just like, brother, you hear about these guys trying to run away from the cops. You know, bro, we get one helicopter following us. Yeah, bro, look, we're on the internet right there. What mean? Oh, but we can still get away. Yeah, you're right.
The cops say, I was going to park right here. Wait till you come back around the island.
Yeah, well, I'll go save gas. I know. Working in Shepherdville, Kentucky, they have sundown towns.
Oh.
What does that mean?
I think people have to go home and the sun goes down.
Ooh, does Hawaii have the same thing? No, we do not. No, we do not. Yes, the famous steering wheel lock. You know that? Remember that
the
thing?
club.
Yeah, the club. You know how you break one of those things? You know how you, I should say, defeat that, right? How people were doing it. I've never done this, right? But there's this like Freon that you buy, and it's designed, for, and you spray it on the
lock?
The actual bar, not the lock part, but the one, the actual bar, and it makes it super cold, hence brittle, and you hit it with a ball-peen hammer, and it
So
just
you freeze
breaks,
it
and
pretty
then
much.
you take it out.
You freeze it then.
Yeah. People do that when they have car locks on your wheel. When there's that one lock, you can take all the bolts off, but there's that one lock. They just spray that Freon on in there and then crack it off and then steal the rims. I read a lot. Is how I know these things.
It had nothing to do with growing up in Waianae.
No. What are you kidding? No, Waianae. That's all about, hey, get a job.
Yeah. The gated community of Waianae.
It is gated. It's gated. And, well, I guess bars count as gated.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Key part of being a gated community, bars.
Right, exactly. And with a uniformed guard. In the front. Yes.
Armed guard.
Yes.
At that.
My Subaru got stolen once, over 200 miles put on it, and came back to me with more gas than before. That's so Seattle.
The Northwest people are such friendly criminals.
Really, road rage is, no, really, my fault. I'm sorry. Here, take a little money for gas.
We put a little pine fresh tree ornament for you in there, and we vacuumed too. We noticed you had a lot of cat fur.
Yeah, so
in
we
there.
detailed it, and just your left front was low, by the way. So, just so you know. Just by a stick shift, 2 hours later, they're still trying to figure out how about the third pedal. So true.
What is that? I think my father said it's on crunch.
Yeah, that's one crunch.
You gotta step on the crunch and.
In Pittsburgh, they are stealing the cars or just breaking in for the airbag.
Wow.
What? You mean, so it's catalytic converter now, and now it's airbag. Wow.
Well, I used to live in Pittsburgh. It's funny in Pittsburgh because like each neighborhood has their own money.
Oh.
So like you can go. My sister lived in Forest Hills. You get to Wilkinsburg, and it's like really broke over there. So like you get scared when you go through there.
Wow.
So.
And here's Keone doing his part for the Thailand Tourism Association. So I left my iPhone at a food loading counter, forgot it, came back 15 minutes later, and it was still there.
And fully charged.
Fully charged, cleaned up, and it had some random pictures in it.
Yeah.
Hey, swipe right if you like me.
And they actually boosted my social media and
really.
my credit score.
I had 3,000 followers. Now I've got 10. I'm moving to Thailand. Sundown towns means no black people allowed in town after dark. No.
Well, I know that's how it was back in is it the 50s and 60s and
Really?
maybe 70s? Yeah. So there was there's that movie, The Green Book or something like that.
Oh
where-
yeah. The Green Book was a place where black people were welcome.
Yeah. So then
What's the guy in the car who played the piano? or
Yeah.
something?
So
Good movie. I thought that was a good movie.
Yeah. So that's the sundown towns.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, I did one of my, my news things that I put out there, and I've been doing them in those
Your favorite aspect?
Yeah. Well, I did one in a wide aspect ratio, and I posted it to Threads together with the vertical aspect ratio, and asked people, which do you like better? Because I've been making these, as you know. So I want to play this one for you. This is a Daily Pidgin News update. Congratulations are in order for a group of community college chemistry students who have cracked the genetic code and created a superfood that can change your physical characteristics. Their first product, abdomen bread, which will completely eliminate the fat around your abdomen, giving you those coveted six-pack abs. Also awaiting FDA approval, bicep beer, booby berries, hair pears, and the much anticipated handsome ham. Put me down for some of that. More on this story as details emerge.
You went there. Put me down for some of that.
I mean, did I nail that news delivery? I know. I was really trying to how they do that thing at the end.
Put me down for some of that.
Yeah, I know.
I've been eating too many of those berries. I gotta ease up on those berries.
The booby berries?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, Michael. Aloha. How much gang? How you, bro? Good to see you again. Who? Marty Loveless, gated community in Waianae is one chicken coop. Rona Crombie. Aloha, Andy James. That's from Rested, Virginia.
Yeah, my
you
sister.
guys are too funny.
Yeah, my older sister.
Oh, is that's your older sister?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
Rona.
The really old one.
Oh. Did you just say that on the air?
Well, because I know my sister Dorothy is watching, so that makes her feel good.
Oh, I see. What, are you planning to borrow money here soon, or what?
Hey, she's paying the mortgage, so I gotta.
Booby berries and hair pears are my faves. Oh, there you go. Oh, another awesome tie. Yes, thank you. I have one more, and then I got to go Goodwill buy some more ties.
Yeah, Lady Tie-Dye doesn't have any ties.
Tie-dye ties. Oh, okay. What did Keone say here? I was made it. Mahalo. Oh, I missed it. Oh, that's okay. Let's get to the bottom. That's how you do it. Butter up the ones with the cash.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh. She can buy. Oh, she can buy you
Yeah.
from that. Just what do I got here? Oh, look, someone from this is Threads saying they like that post.
Virginia is too far for her to reach me. Plus, she's short, so.
Oh. Short. Yeah, what's short in your family? She's only 5'10". Ooh. Andy, you can play Pearl City video. Andy, can you play the Pearl City video for Michael? Oh, was he asking for that, Devin? The Pearl City one. Ooh, now I got to try to find it. Let me think here. What was that? Is that the Pearl City Rail one, right? Or
Yeah, yeah. The one that goes on Cam Highway.
Pearl City. Is that
the
it
second
right there?
one.
The second one here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we have to do this thing here where hold on, little bit of clunkiness. Hold on.
Did you grab the right one? The middle one.
Yeah. I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't grabbed it yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to preview mode, then do this, and then take the middle one, put it over here, and this is the Pearl City one for Michael. Okay. Here we go. Michael, if you're not familiar, that's the new rail system that they put through there. It's operating. Trains are running on it. Okay, there you go, Michael. Thank you so much. And also, we have Franny Lee who wants to. I have a beach video for you queued up. Okay, but we'll do another one of these news items, and then.
But Melissa was saying the Leonard's Malasadas. Oh, I'm sorry, Leilani was saying Leonard's Malasadas. They moved that to Pro Ridge now, so it's. Because there's no Sears anymore, so the Malasadas truck is sitting in that parking lot of Pro Ridge, just so you know.
Oh, yeah, Pro Ridge.
I gotta let people know about my
where
hometown.
the Malasada truck went?
Yeah. They have like 5 food trucks there now, too.
Wow. Okay. Wow, Joe Moore's still on TV, still on TV. His son is on TV, and his son is as old as Joe was when he started, 26.
So he'll be there forever, too.
Yeah, and Joe will still be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Dick Clark got that vampire blood. So.
No, vampires have Dick Clark blood.
He's the main guy. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, David. That was way cool. Yeah. And again, you probably saw the. I say rail, but they want to change the name to Skyline.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's up there, and there we go. Okay. Okay, now we're going to, we saw the Seattle skyjacking thing. Well, here's a little bit of good news, right? Some Hawaii surfers went to El Salvador to compete in the longboard contest.
Oh, cool.
And this is brought to you by surfer Guy Hoggy.
Oh, cool.
Speaking of Queens, Hawaii surfers absolutely dominated the competition down in El Salvador. The final two surfers on both the men's and the women's sides, all Waikiki longboarders. Let's start with Sophia Culhane. She put on a stellar performance with her smooth style, working those waves. Of course, it looks like she's at home at Queens. And there was an incredibly long wave, broke for hundreds of yards until it hit that cobblestone coastline. She beat her really good friend Kelly.
Drones have really changed surfing coverage.
Yeah,
You notice that?
Yeah.
Kaleo Pa'a in a tight final. Final score 13.5 to 12.23. Whoa, boy. And Kaniela Stewart was untouchable in this contest, consistently putting up huge scores, putting on a masterful performance. He beat his friend Johnny the Ripper, John Van Michael Hoinstein, with a total score of 14.83 to 11.80. Kaniela and his mentor Kai Salis will now surf for the world title. They're ranked number 1 and 2 respectively. So will Sophia, Honolulu Blomfield, and Kellis, who is currently ranked number 1. Woo-hoo, Hawaii represent.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, guy.
Yeah. Graham Elwood was just there, Bitcoin Island, because El Salvador's money is now official Bitcoin. So they have an island there that the whole island only takes Bitcoin, no cash.
You mean you go there with cash and you can't do it?
Yeah. So like you use Bitcoin, and then he went surfing and.
Wow.
Yeah, because Graham is a cryptocurrency guy. So.
Oh yeah, he's very much into that Bitcoin thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, hang in thin, boy. Remember those days? I remember one time Reno Abalera, when we were kids, and he was young, and he came out to Makaha, right? Took off right over the reef, right? Walked up to the nose, 5 on the nose, and then got barreled at the same time on a longboard over like reef that was 4 inches, deep. Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. Whew. Buttons reinvented. Yeah. He looked like, didn't I thought the same thing. Yeah, Keone, when I saw that guy with the afro, looked like Buttons. Yeah. Whoo, there we go. Okay, wow, crypto is not my scene. Some places I go to are still cash only.
Oh, that restaurant we went to.
Yeah.
Cash in Burien.
Oh, that's right. And Mad's daughter was there, remember?
Yeah, she took us for breakfast.
Yeah, we went there. We went, what? Cash only? And we're all digging around for cash. I opened my wallet. It was actually stuck in there. Oh, hold on. I know. How come they don't do handstands? They do, but that's for the Buffalo contest in Makaha.
A certain specific contest.
Yeah, and did you see the dead roach? Where you lay on your back and put your feet and your hands up and you go like this. It's called a dead roach, and they headstands.
I've seen that.
I think have I seen it? She might be talking about literally on your hands. I don't think I've seen that.
I've seen the headstand.
Reminded me of Larry Bertelsmann. Oh yeah, back in the days. These were innovative guys in the 70s, you know. And before leashes, I think leashes were just starting to get popular. But okay, so now we're going to do another one here. The writer's strike may be over, or I don't know what the latest on it. I got this from last night, but they're it's looking good.
They said I think 12:01 tonight.
Yeah,
it'll be over.
It will be over.
Yeah.
Okay, well then let's play this anyway. This was from last night before that announcement.
Picket signs are coming down, but don't expect the curtain to rise anytime soon for your favorite shows.
Yes.
While the writers have reached a deal, it still must be ratified by the guild.
Don't you think the writers should have had better written signs? It seems kind of haiku to me, you know. Look, Writers of America on strike. Shouldn't it have been? We now.
Well, it depends on, because when we think of writers, we think of comedic writers.
Oh, that's right.
So these are probably like, the people who write for the news or
or the talk
documentaries.
shows.
Yeah. Very
It's
plain.
11,000 members, and more than 160,000 actors are still without a contract. The WGA calls its 3-year deal exceptional. It includes concessions on royalty payments for
Me too,
streaming
Jim.
and protecting writers from being replaced by AI. Two of the main sticking points of a strike that has cost the industry more than $5 billion. The first shows forced off the air, late-night talk shows, will likely be the first programs to return, perhaps as early as next week.
What do we want?
The writers and actors' walkouts have shown strong solidarity.
See, that was the writer's strike. What do we want? Did you hear that?
No performers.
Now, if it was the actors' strike, and what is it that we want? Exactamo.
Don't forget the dramatic pause. And what do we
want? Yes, yeah, I'm right there.
And the many job actions seen in this summer of strikes.
What does this mean for everyone else?
We are in a labor moment. We had dual Hollywood strikes for the first time in 63 years.
Every mom in the world just went, "You're in a labor moment? Excuse me?"
We have the auto workers out. We almost had UPS out. Workers, even non-unionized workers, are sick and tired and have found a straw that broke their back in terms of income inequality in this country.
It was only last week that studio heads were brought in to try to end the strike that lasted nearly 5 months.
Are you surprised that it took this long?
It really is a dereliction of duty. The studio heads sat on their yachts, they went to billionaire summer camps, and they allowed working people to go without jobs, to walk on the picket line, and to wonder how they were going to put food on the table. That's outrageous.
And Elise Preston joins me now. Elise, as you mentioned in your piece, the deal still has to be ratified by around 11,000 WGA members. What's expected out of that vote? Is it a rubber stamp? What's the sense of what the support will be like?
Well, John, it appears as though it will pass. We're told that there is no organized opposition to the deal, and only half of those 11,000 members need to vote yes. So we're told that this deal will go to the leadership tomorrow. They will vote on what is on the table, and then the full membership will vote within the coming weeks.
And assuming that goes forward, the actors, of course, are still on strike. Where do things stand with them? And what's the betting on if this strike goes through, the WGA agreement goes through, that strike ends, how that might affect the actor strike?
For the actors, and what I've heard of, all my actor friends, it's AI.
Yeah.
They're just, and especially background actors.
Yeah,
We'll talk about that after, as they say, on the other end. No, on the other side. Is that what they say? We'll talk about that on the other side.
Mm.
Well, so insiders tell us that in a best case scenario, if actors are able to get back to the bargaining table and they're able to agree on something with the studios, then there could be some motion that everything could be back in full swing by Thanksgiving. But we're told that there are some similar hang-ups with the SAG-AFTRA union as there were WGA, but there are some differences. So in SAG-AFTRA, there are also some hang-ups when it comes to pay, residual pay, also streaming pay. They want a percentage of the revenue that's made off of the streaming platforms. And then AI, which was also a hang-up with WGA, but with the SAG-AFTRA union, they do not want to be replaced by AI, just in a different way. We're also told when it comes to pay, actors all around are looking for an increase in the minimum wage there.
Mm-hmm. Very helpful. Thank you. Elise Preston in Burbank, California. Thanks, Elise.
Well, when you were talking about, doing that voiceover that you did, and then they said, guess what? It's going to be on TV too.
Yeah.
Do I get any more money? Well, no, we just decided, and that was the SAG-AFTRA thing here. This is my card. In fact, you know, they sent me these emails that said, would you like to go virtual so that we don't have to send you this plastic card? I like these cards. You know what I mean? You save them and they have your name on it and then it expires on a certain date. And I love this part. Member since 1980.
Ah.
How's that?
43 years.
Well, you know, the reason I have it out is because to vote, to strike, or do anything, you have to have the number on that card, which I do not have memorized.
Yeah, the problem is that for the backup or the background people, if they use AI, then they won't need those. What do you call those? The people that are in the
background actors.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. What they want, what they're doing.
Extras. Yeah.
No, but it's background actors and extras are kind of two different things, you know, because background actors. Let's say you have a crowd scene. You know, when you do that Rocky fight and you see that crowd scene, right? All those people that are in that basically get paid. Right. Because But what they want to do is take a picture of that. Own that picture because they paid you and then use that in another movie. And wait a minute, it's my picture. And that's
and not pay you, but because they own that image and they use it over and over.
Well, you know, you see it done in Photoshop pictures a lot. Somebody wants to make their crowd look bigger, they just take it and then they multiply it and fill the hole.
Well, even not just the picture, but they can make it AI so that the person is moving and like, you know, basically acting.
Exactly. But what they were asking extras, like you were saying, to do was to say, you can use my likeness what was it? Perpetuity. And the guy went, I'm not signing that.
Yeah, because then they just use you once and then you're done. They never call you ever again.
Well, no, they use you 100 times. You just get paid once.
Yeah.
I wonder what Jack Lord's SAG card is worth. Yeah, I gotta tell you. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. You know, that's why I'm holding on to mine because I know one day this will be worthless.
Oh, I think that day has come.
Yeah, it's now, right? That's why it's best to drive manual transmission. It's my anti-millennial. That was kind of from.
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. Okay. Oh, my nose is itchy for some reason. I can't figure out why. 1980 was the last year I danced at the Merry Monarch. Well, there we go, Captain. They do that on The View because nobody is there.
The audience.
The audience. Yeah, Captain, you're not a big fan of television, nor am I. You know, like the late night shows. I'll watch clips of the monologues once in a while but I don't.
On YouTube.
I don't do appointment television. Well, I don't own a television. I don't own one.
You own a lot of monitors. You just don't own.
Well, gee, what makes you say that?
I don't know. I see a lot of devices there.
Yeah, I do have a lot of screens.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let's see what time we got. Oh, we got about 5 more minutes, and let's end on a nice note.
That'd be lovely.
At the Leeward Community College, they now have an art gallery. You know, and as someone who thinks that art and sports and things that allow people to apply their creativity is the way to get young people out of crime and drugs and you know, and just general destruction. Let them apply their creativity. So let's check that out.
Right now, well, there's a new art gallery in central Oahu featuring artists from Hawaii and around the world.
Chris Latronic joining us now live from the Leeward Community College campus with more. Aloha and good morning, Chris.
Aloha and good morning to you, Sam and Christine. Happy Aloha Monday to everybody here in Wake Up Today. Yes, we're waking up here in Leeward Community College with a great new art exhibit.
Can you imagine growing up in Hawaii, your last name is Electronic? You know, I mean, oh, man.
Probably his generation because his parents are probably break dancers and pop lockers.
No, but that's his last name.
Yeah.
So
they changed there to Electronic.
You think so?
Maybe. It's cool. I think it's cool.
Electronic. Oh, what about what? Yeah, come over here. I'm going to change your battery.
debate actually just happened this past month over in August, and it's been going through one show that already happened. They're gonna have their second one coming up soon, and they already have the display out here. So right now it's called the Hawai'i Gallery, and it's gonna be open throughout the tenure and really just support art here in Hawaii. Tell us more.
Does it?
To me, literally, that's a window or something.
No, look, it's got a reflection. Well, yeah, it could be, but
that's the sun behind the leaves.
Oh, that! Wow, got me too. Good stuff.
And show us some beautiful art is Costa Ludunjic, who made this great art here. And
Electronic and
Good morning.
Ludunjic. What sort of last name do you think Ludunjic is?
Well, it probably ends with a C, so it's like your Ukrainian area, Yugoslavian area. I don't know what it is nowadays. But
you may be surprised.
Good morning. I'm doing well.
All right, awesome. So tell me a little bit about yourself as an artist.
Oh, as you can hear, I'm French.
Yes.
I came in the island like almost 10 years ago.
Right.
I was teaching in Paris in the fine art school, and now I'm teaching here. And I was also teaching previously at UH.
Okay, that's awesome. So tell me about this great new gallery here at LCC.
Oh yeah, it's an incredible gallery. I think there is nothing like that in the island. You know, we are so lucky at LCC to have that kind of tools, if I can call that a tools, to show and to share like all the art that we can share.
Yes. How do you think students and everybody just having their art featured here can benefit from this?
Oh yeah, of course.
Was that vandalized?
And we already saw it, that we have so many people coming, so many great artists try to show their work here, and it's absolutely amazing.
That is amazing. And we also have this.
See the pictures on this wall? All those people are still missing.
Oh.
I know.
Piece that you contributed to it, which is fantastic. And I think I know this lady right here. This is Mahina Florence, is that correct?
Yeah, exactly. They're all local, cool. I mean, local girls, like surfer. I'm living on the North Shore. I often use people from. I'm a surfer too, people that I'm surfing with. I don't know very well personally Mahina, but all those girls are like my friends or people who are surfing on the North Shore.
And that's amazing. Tell me about this style of art and what inspired you to really make this.
It's like, this is ink on paper, and that technique is called the cross-hatching. You can get like the shadows by crossing the lines. And previously this artwork.
I got a feeling Red Bull was involved.
It's like tattooing, right? I mean, it's very detailed with the lines.
A little cross-hatching.
Yeah. It's a sapphire.
Yeah,
it was made for the Shangri-La Museum.
Wow. Okay, wow.
Then it was shown like during the COVID, and then I decided to re-show it because I really love this piece, and it was a little bit like a pity to not be able to show it at that time because...
Kavika, he is speaking Pidgin.
Yeah. He's saying Dikain Sapphire.
Because we would like to go down to the...
that's Filipino.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, man.
Because
there is... it's very, very similar.
I put pancit in my croissant.
In my croissant.
We were locked down.
Yes, very cool. And if you look very close, you can see the cross sections. And although it's not in color, I feel like you just feel the color vibrance of Hawaii, Wahine, as well as the atmosphere. But I just want to say thank you, Costa, for lecturing here and also sharing your art. Mahalo nui.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, so you can check out the Hawai'i Gallery here. We'll have all the times over on our website. So check it out, KHON2.com. This is Chris Atronic, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii right here at LCC, Leeward Community College, at the Hawai'i Gallery. Sending things back to you.
Yes. Amazing, Lady Tie-Dye. What's that?
No, LCC, I mean, it's nice art. Did you know, I'm doing Joe Moore, did you know LCC has a 5-star restaurant?
I didn't even know they had a restaurant.
Well, because of their culinary department. And then they have a restaurant that is only open certain times of the year, but it's rated 5-star restaurant.
And when you look at the sign that tells you when they're open, it's in semesters.
Yeah. Yeah, because I also, just like lack of choice, I went to Leeward as well, got my AA in cybersecurity.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, was pretty good. Okay, gang, that brings us to the top of the hour with a little art projection there. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining us. Yesterday, Nani scolded me because I said we're here every weekday at 3 p.m. and forgot to mention Hawaii Standard Time.
Yes.
Do the math if you're on the West Coast or Midwest or East Coast.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Thank you so much. No, it's not like that. Is it?
Well, it's 6 in California.
Yeah, 3-hour difference.
7 in the mountain, and then 8 Midwest, and then 9 East Coast.
It's too easy. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, James.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. But anyway, and we are here on those days, so thank you so much. Thank you to our moderationists, which would be Nani Aloha, C. Honda, Aware, and Devin in the crinkly paper hat. Mahalo nui loa. Okay? Subscribe and, all the kind if you like. If not, I understand. Okay? We're going to hit the button now. You ready? Everyone together. 3, 2, 1.